Hey, Nina.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I'm not trying to be ambushed, Nina. Okay. I thought we were friends.
No, I just I wanted to say hi
Oh,
and
hey.
also cuz I just realized that you were live. I didn't know that you were actually live right now, so I just saw it. But I got into some I was responding to somebody's comment on air and it made me think about what you said about Chrissy while we were talking about the situation and about how she should have come on your show because you have to address these kind of things pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And it just kind of made me think that I should address this quickly because, as you know, I made a statement yesterday morning before FNT happened.
Yeah.
Now, you know me, like you and I, you can vouch
Yep.
that you and I were basically kind of watching that Mel stream together, like in
Mm,
DMs. Like we
Yep.
were talking about it specifically after. And I mentioned to you that I had that stream with Chrissy and that I had told her about all of this and that I was kind of in shock. Like I was actually in shock about what's happening. And I told you very honestly that I don't actually know how to handle the situation because I really like Chrissy and she's always been so kind to me and I really love her.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt incredibly gaslit and kind of in denial about what was happening because I was like, I'm going through a lot right now too in my personal life. Like my husband's sick and I'm taking care of him. And that was one of the reasons I couldn't come on tonight.
Right.
He's just sleeping now, so I can like come on for a minute. And I just wanted to basically let everybody know that I was struggling with this a lot because Chrissy and I have been close and I feel very upset about what was going on. So, um, I went and like when I realized it, when you kind of realize somebody's lying to you, it's a really hurtful feeling. So, and we have had DMs like since then too, and I've told her straight up that this is just like it's just so unbelievable. So I've told her to hold herself accountable and to admit that she's lied. And I'm not gonna like share the DMs
Yep.
because that's just not how I roll.
Right.
But I just wanted to make sure that everybody knows that, like, I have been trying to get Chrissy to not do this, like, not I just didn't
Yep.
understand why she even had to have Mel on. Like, I DM'd her that morning, and I literally said to her, "Are you going to address the quartering issue?" And she never messaged me because I wanted to tell her, "Please make sure that you have pushback questions for Melanie because she's going to come on your channel and she's going to try and obfuscate everything and then not freaking answer anything and try to basically create this situation where she's the victim and so is Jeremy so that so that she can call everybody basically say everybody's just JW and they're trying to cancel everybody which is exactly what happened.
Yeah.
So and it was hurtful and it still happened again. Like it just happened again in DMs, like after when she replied to me again. And I was like, okay. She gave me a bunch of excuses. And I was like, all right, well, it is what it is. I hope she handles it different. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I honestly don't know. So I don't know if Fenty's going on. I know you said you're not planning on going on. So I don't even know if she's going to have a show. So I have no idea at this point what's going to happen. I just know that when I realized that I was really being lied to, I went back and watched my show this morning because
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this happened 2 weeks ago. And, Verbal and I like to have fun. And I actually I don't even remember talking to her that long on air because we actually had a longer discussion after the show was over about the same topic. So it actually kind of you know how it is, Cody, when you're streaming a lot and everything kind of blends in
Yeah.
together. Like I didn't even remember how much of the stuff that I had said to her in public. So I was like, I need to rewatch that stream. So like I went and rewatched it and I was like, oh my God, I literally told her everything. Like I
Yep.
told her everything.
Yeah. When I was watching Venti react to it like 2 or 3 hours ago. I was like, holy shit, this is everything. This is all the information right here.
Yeah, I told her everything. That's why I was so remember when I was so upset? Do you remember in DMs when I was like screaming and I was
Yeah.
like, I can't believe what's happening right now?
Yep.
Well, because of that conversation. because that was the last conversation I had with Chrissy. So I feel betrayed.
Yeah, you messaged me and you were like, I don't even know what to say.
And I feel upset. And I've had a hard weekend, guys. I've had a hard weekend. So
Yeah, well, I think, I know you had people going after you because you were given. I said this earlier, like being somebody's friend extends the benefit of the doubt to them if something like this goes down, and I know a lot of people. Like, I talked to Chrissy in DMs, you talked to Chrissy in DMs. Everybody was like reaching out, being like, I don't think you know how big this is. Let's talk about this because we're all trying to help. We're like, we want to make sure you don't fucking step on the landmine because you already hit it and one of your legs are gone and we are trying to save the other one. And yeah, it's like almost none of it really translated.
And honestly, Cody, and I know that Chrissy fucked up. Like, not that I'm sweeping for her, but I know she fucked up big time. She lied. And I'm not that I'm sweeping for her, but fuck Jeremy, man. I'm sorry, but fuck Jeremy and fuck Melanie Mac because I'm sorry, but she's a manipulative bitch, okay? She went on Chrissy's stream. She knew fully well what she was doing. And I'm like, that is such a bitchy thing to do to your friend, Chrissy. And I told Chrissy as much to her. I told her she manipulated you. She did. And it's not the first time either. Because Melanie does this kind of thing.
Yeah, I had a clip prepared about this. You probably know what I'm talking about. But,
yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about because I have a good relationship with a lot of people inside these circles. So I'm not a very vocal person outside because I actually don't like drama. I don't like this kind of stuff. But when it happens, I know stuff. I know stuff behind the scenes because I talk to all of you guys. I just really didn't want to destroy my friend. Because Chrissy has been really kind to me and she gave me a big platform when not a lot of people would. And she's always been so sweet. So it just hurts that she's my friend and now this has happened. And yeah, it's got a lot of it's bringing back a lot of Nick Regatta.
Yeah.
Because I don't I'm hurt. You guys, I'm hurt.
Yeah. And
like Cody, you know because I've talked to you.
Yep.
So I just wanted to clear the air about me and my part of it because I've tried everything to try and get this to be fixed. And you know that, Cody, better than anyone.
Yeah, and I've talked to people about this, and I was telling somebody, I was like, Nina's just really, really nice. Because they were like, they sent me the post that you sent me as well, and they're like, "What is Nina saying here?" And I'm like, Nina's just really wants to give her the benefit of the doubt because that's how Nina is. You know what I'm saying?
I have a show called Infinite Hope for a reason, guys.
Yeah, and
because I'm hopeful. I'm a hopeful person. I try to look at the positive side of things for everybody. I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I really do. And that's why I feel really hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's something that tantrums, right? It's something to do with like streaming. It's a lot. You just find a lot of people, man. You find a lot of people that you connect with, and you just end up fucking like it. And here's what happened with me, and I told you this in DMs. Like when this first blew up, I was like, Melanie will definitely have a measured response, right? Because I've been friends with her for a while. I know.
Yeah.
And then she didn't, and I was like, this is weird. And then
but what did I tell you when you said that?
Yeah, I know. But still,
but say it because I want people to know. What did I tell you when you said that?
Oh, something to the nature of she's always been this way and to never trust her, or something to that nature. I can't remember verbatim what you said.
First of all, I called you a simp.
Oh yeah, you did.
I was like, you're a fucking simp because you're fucking white knighting for this bitch, and she's a manipulative bitch.
Yeah. You did call me that. You did call me a simp.
And she is. And you're totally white knighting for her when you do stuff like that, because you have to call her out just as much.
Yes.
Just as much as everybody else.
No, I agree. You got my ass.
Especially Chrissy. I mean, she's the one that went on the show and manipulated our friend, basically. Yeah, and Chrissy fell for it and she fucked up.
Yeah.
But Melanie had her part to play. And she decided to ignore every fucking super chat. She decided to basically gaslight everybody. And Chrissy, you know what? She's giving me a ton of excuses, but I believe some of them. And you know her.
Yeah.
You know her. So you know some of the stuff she's saying is true. And I'm not going to put her business out into the world. But some of the stuff she's saying is true. And she went through a hard time. And that's all true. Two things can be true at the same time. She's going through a hard time, but she fucked up. She shouldn't have had this guest on because she only did it to make money. Let's just fucking be honest.
And then if you look at the retweets, you know, today she was retweeting stuff saying that everybody basically mad about this are woke liberals and SJWs, which isn't fucking helping because that's implying Gary and Ryan and
yeah, exactly. That's not true.
Bad.
It's not, and she's handled it poorly ever since, and it's just been one poor decision after another.
Yeah.
And so here we are, and I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. But at this point, I'm kind of done. Like, I'm done with Chrissy.
Yeah, that's what you told me. Yeah.
I'm done with all of the shit. Like, I'm definitely done with her because she lied to me. And now that I'm like, okay, you lied, and you kind of doubled down on your lie too, and said other things in the DMs that I'm not going to talk about, but it upset me.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, okay, whatever. Now we can, if you want, I can stay here for a little bit more while you react more to the stream.
It's up to you. I'm gonna read the supers and the gifted subs because they've been going this whole time. And
okay.
I wanted to let you talk, and
thanks for giving me a platform. Thank you, Camelot, for letting me speak my truth, Camelot. Thank you.
You sound just like Jeremy. No, yeah, that's no problem at all, man. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Nina. All right. Where did I go? Where am I even? See, you got me frazzled. Let's see. Here it is. Okay, this is where we started. Gamer for Life says on X, Andy Warsey is showing that YouTube's still reviewing that. I read that one. D said check DMs. I do have those pulled up. Thank you, buddy. Western Civ says cheers to you, Nina. Thank you, Western.
Cheers. Thank you.
GL says Nina has such good insight on this situation. Thank you, GL. Saul says Nina, love and hugs. Nina is one of the most wonderful and lovely and sweet person around. She was there for me last week. Thank you, Saul.
Oh, thank you, Saul.
We love Saul. Fu Manchu, Nina, odds on MM giving Jer top. Every time you're
I don't understand what that means.
Giving him top. You know what I'm saying? Pretty sure 50 Cent made a song about this one time.
I have
the
no idea what that means.
Lollipop.
Oh my God. Oh God. Okay, now I know what that means.
yes. Odds. I don't know. I'd say it's about 50-50. Sneed says, no, Chrissy didn't fall for it. We have a 3+ pieces of proof where she was directly informed. She chose to say she knew nothing anyway. She made choices to turn on all of you. Thank you, Sneed. I appreciate you, brother. Dan Warfare says, hey, Camelot, the lawsuit the Kino Casino did, do you think YouTube has to look at the striking system better or take it away from flaggers? It depends on how far it goes, really. It depends on how far it goes and how legitimate it is and if they actually decide to file that draft. Thank you, Dan. Trent says, how did she manipulate Chrissy? How did she manipulate if Chrissy already knew? Thank you. Appreciate you. By the way, Shadow with 10 gifted subs on Kick. Oh, my God. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate that. Shout out to Shadow 1869, my boy. Thank you so much for that, brother. Jen Cook says, you're a good friend, Nina. The hardest thing you can do with a friend is tell them when they're wrong. That I had a lot of phone conversations with Nick during the height of the bullshit. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm pretty sure I told you about that like years ago. I was like, I talked to Nick all day on the phone today.
Yeah.
You know, and he would always agree. He's like, yeah, you're right. And then, but it wouldn't work, right? It would, if for some reason it didn't get better until it did, you know. Old school, gifted sub. Thank you, old school. Appreciate you. Camelot brand simp. Listen, she felt to me on my own show. It happens. It happens sometimes, you know. So I said, don't call me fat. So she chose simp instead. War Wizard says, go to you, chubby bunny simp. Shame on you. Thank you, War Wizard. Hamilton says, love you, Nina. Hope Chrissy Mayer can pull out of this nosedive. I actually don't think she can. I did think it the other day. And then it just started it started crashing so fast and so hard. And I'm like, I don't think. And I told Chrissy this. I was like, we don't have a lot of time. That's why I was like, I think you should come on my show. I was like, I don't think we have a lot of time.
And
like,
I think you were right about that.
I was
I
watching.
think you were.
You know,
it was a really bad decision to not do that. And I told her as much on the phone too, because when she was talking to me before that. So I told her, like, I was like, I heard Camelot said he wants to come on Simcast, and I heard that he said he invited you to his channel. You should go tonight. You should try and make it, because he's gonna be hard on you, but he's gonna be fair. Cody, he's fair. So you should go on there and show face and try and do what I'm doing right now.
yeah.
Like, just talk and be honest. Like, just put your heart on your sleeve and be honest and be authentic. And, you can probably, save face a little bit, but you have to admit to a lot of accountability. And then, she decided to do a show with that person instead. And I don't
It
know
was
what
just
else to say.
really bad timing. That made it even worse. And I'm not saying that I have a problem with this person. I don't know this person. It's just like the
It was
idea,
bad timing.
the idea of around that person, like during this whole shitstorm, was like it just made it way worse for some reason, right? So,
Mhm.
over on Kick, Soapmore with 500 kicks says check Quartering's tweets. He just claimed dozens of videos he deleted today were deleted by false flaggers. I highly doubt that, because those videos have been deleted, and you can go look on not Social Blade, but maybe Social Blade actually, and you can see they were already deleted previously. He's just claiming because it's getting nuclear mass. He saw the draft for the class action lawsuit. He got banned from Ren Fair permanently nationwide. The walls are closing in, and he's going to be like, I'm under attack. That's what he does, right? He's like, I'm under attack. Thank you, buddy.
Mhm.
Something for nothing. Something for no one, says Nina. Our hearts fucking break for you. Most of us have experienced a gut-wrenching betrayal for narcissists. Praying for you and hubby. Thank you for the 500 kicks, buddy.
Thank you. It really sucks. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and let me give some context to this and perspective for people that don't understand. A lot of people are watching this and like, I'm a goofy YouTube guy. Nina's goofy YouTube girl, and that's where it ends. And that's not actually true. Like, me and Nina, we went to Anna's wedding.
Yeah,
because we're real friends. It's as if your real friend in real life did a real thing. That's what this is like. And I raced at Phoenix last year, and at the end of the race, like, we all went to Chrissy's comedy show, and then we like all went out to eat. We had a great time, and we're real friends in real life. So this is directly affecting us as people, like, professionally and emotionally.
And I flew out to see Chrissy Bear's show and meet Anna. That was the first time I met her.
Yep. So
it's a lot. It's a lot, man.
Yeah. So this is a real thing. It's not like reality show nonsense. And I know a lot of people see it that way, but it's real. Like, we're friends in real life. So when the thing starts to happen, people are always like, why did you even remotely give Nick Ricchetti the benefit of the doubt? And I was like, because we've been friends for 5 years, man. Like, we've hung out together. We've worked together. We've done all these things. So I owe them the benefit of the doubt, Angry Gooty Washoe says, I always thought Nina was great.
That's sweet. Thank you.
Aren't you just special? Not Jeremy Hambley says Jared's a good person and wouldn't lie or be a baby.
Oh my God.
Not Jeremy Hambley. Betty Pfister on Kick with 500 kicks says Emperor Jerohito, fresh off his victory at Pearl Harbor, decides to have a go at the Eastern Front. Thank you. Now Seppuku happens. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Nick Rose says Chrissy will only be forgiven if she bench presses Poojair for 5 reps. Well, rest in peace. Because that ain't happening, brother. I can't even bench Poojair. Okay. IXIIV says best advice for Nina is the person that you thought you knew never existed. Thank you, IX. I appreciate you.
That sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's
I'm
terrible.
Kind of get that,
Terrible thing to hear.
Very.
Meme Copian. Jeremy Hambley is under attack by arch nemesis Jambly. Jeremy Jambly.
It's like Bizarro.
Yeah. Oh man. I swear for real, the reward for tolerance is treachery and betrayal. While I feel empathy for y'all's position, Chrissy's digging a grave for her career. Yeah, I think we agree. I think we agree. Thank you. I appreciate you. I am really interested to see I don't think anything's gonna happen tomorrow. I said this, I was talking to PDH earlier, Jesse. I was like, we were riding in the car on the way to the gym, and I told her, I was like, I don't think me going on tomorrow changes anything. And I think it might only make it worse. And because the only way I can really go on tomorrow now is to be way harder than I ever intended on being, because there's just too much evidence that, you know what I'm saying? Because if she said once, like, oh, I didn't know, here's the video, now say that again. And then if she says it again, all hell's gonna break loose, especially if Venti's on.
See, the thing is like, I was talking to my husband about this because I watched it again with him, like, because he's sick, so he's like just lying around. So I like watched it once this morning, and then I watched it again with him, and this time I was like, "Can you believe this?" Like, and he was pretty shocked. And then he told me, like, while we were talking, like, because you know how the more you watch something, the more you pick up stuff.
Yeah.
And I know, like, the excuses she's giving me, like, so in the background, I have like all of that information, right? But again, unfortunately, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna put that out. But I have this information in the back of my head, and I know this thing that she said to me, but when I see her on the stream that you were just watching, all I can think to myself is that all she was hearing me say was like womp 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 womp, like literally like everything that I was telling her. Because I could see, like, now that I was rewatching it, like as you were rewatching it, you can see her face, like it's like she blanks out a little bit, like it's like as if she's not really there, like while I'm talking to her, it's like she's fading. And I understand, like, some of that is like, a lot of that again is personal stuff or whatever, but this is what we do, Cody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is
what we do. This is our jobs.
I was saying that earlier. I was like, there's only two things that this can be. A, you really didn't know, which I think we all know is bullshit. Or B, you're bad at your job. Neither of these are good things.
That's the B is where I'm kind of landing right now.
Yeah. And
but it's also, I think it's a mix at this point, because I don't know anymore. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't tell with gaslighters or people who lie, because once somebody lies about one thing, what else have they lied about? So like, that's how I felt about Jer, actually, because this whole thing with me and Jer started because he lied about me. And I was like, wait a minute, if he's lying about me, this is like a direct lie about how I quote unquote lied about his Christianity. That's what he accused me of. And I was like, wait, you lied about me. So that means you're a liar. So if you're a liar, then what else have you lied about? And therefore, that's what started me to watch Kino Casino, to get the full picture of what was going on. Because I was like, I'm hearing a lot of shit. So let's see what's actually real, what's not. So that's how we ended up here. Because that's what happens when you're not authentic and when you lie.
Yeah. And I said that probably 2 weeks ago. If Jeremy's willing to lie about stuff that's so nonsensical, why would anybody believe him that he didn't flag channels after directly threatening to do so? That it makes no sense. Like, if you lie about the small things, you're likely lying about the big things.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's wild as hell. Thank you, Nikki Rose. Where'd I end up? Nina, you did nothing wrong. Prayers for you and husband. Thank you, Hamilton.
Thank you.
Angry Goody. How did you mess up my name, dum dum? Angry Goody. What did I say? What shows? What did I say? I'm sorry. You have a weird name. Sneed says, after spending all day deleting videos, Jeremy is claiming he's a victim of flagging. The Kiwis have now proven this is a lie, as it still shows up on social analytics sites. Jeremy's on the internet. That's what he does. Jeremy will make up lies that are easily disproved. One, alcohol and Xanax. That's the biggest thing. Because when you're on alcohol and Xanax, you think you're a genius, but you're actually like doing really dumb shit. And number three is he thinks people won't be able to investigate because they're not YouTubers like him. And he knows the ins and outs, and you actually don't, because you're just a viewer. But a lot of us that are looking this up, we are YouTubers. So we can figure out when he's buying views and buying comments and buying likes. We can see it. We know the ratios. We understand how it works. So the YouTubers are going to say, oh, Jeremy's lying. And then now he has nothing to stand on. Papa and Grandma says, oh, Nina. Just because Chrissy's been nice to you doesn't erase the harm she's doing to others. That enabling comment prioritizes your comfort and others over those being negatively impacted. And yeah, no, like,
I know.
Exactly. And that's why everybody gets so mad when you give people the benefit of the doubt for a long period of time. And I remember, I was talking to Art the Clown in DMs, and I was like, I'm trying to get Chrissy to come on my show because Chrissy's my friend. And I think I can help her a little. I think I told you this too. And I was like, I think I can help her get out of there. And I was like, but I can only give her the benefit of the doubt for a very short period of time. Because this is a big deal. And I can't fall on a sword for something I don't believe in or agree with. Just
that's where I'm at, because I'm like, okay, well, now I've heard it all. So like we have nowhere else to go from here.
Yep. 100%. Trucker Smart says, it's funny that there's a lawsuit coming out against Stuttering John for his DMCAing the Shelley Network for making fun of him. Chrissy has a huge part of creating the Stuttering John Devilverse. Thank you, Trucker Smart. I appreciate you. And thank you for becoming a member. Trucker Smart going hard as hell, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you. Trucker Smart's goaded. Help Savior says, if you're going to be on Chrissy's stream tomorrow, don't go easy on her. Remember in Nina's video, she thinks flagging wasn't a big deal. Yeah, I don't know. To be completely honest with you guys, I don't think I will be doing that. I don't see a point in doing that at this point. Venti, I think there's not a point in both me and Venti going on and tearing her to pieces. Like Venti will do a great job, and
she's gonna handle it fine.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's hard to say, man. It's hard to say. I'm on the fence, but
Venti can hold her own. Like I think she's gonna be fine. And honestly, like this is a lot more to do with her than Cody anyway, to be perfectly honest. Like, because people were asking for Venti to go on. So
that's true. That's very true. Yeah, they were all spamming Venti. Right?
Yeah. So let her go on and let her figure this out. Let's see what happens.
Lagging behind says, did Jared recently meet a couple at a Chrissy show? Oh, shit, I don't know. I know he did provide coffee for a recent thing, and that's why she claims coffee was in her description this whole time, is because he gave her some free coffee or something. I don't know.
Yep, like I guess from what I understand, all of the vendors that sent stuff for that event, the content house or whatever, she thanks all of them in her video. But I mean, to be like perfectly honest, I mean, I don't know how this stuff works. I guess maybe because you want to get maybe sponsored in the future, so you have those things. But I'm like, it's been like 8 months. Like, why do you still have to have that for anybody, not just the quartering? Like, why would you have to thank anybody for like that long? I don't know.
As soon as I like drop an affiliate, if I drop an affiliate, which is rare, I remove it from my predetermined description that you can have on YouTube Studio. I just immediately remove it, and then I'm done with it forever. Levistro says, hey, Nana, question, what are the oranges for, and how much is Cody to be on the show?
Nothing.
She demanded.
I hear from the love. Just the love of the game.
Give me the link. Give me the link now. Rubicant says, Jeremy blocked me on Twitter because I took his tweet about you being obsessed with him and threw it back at him as if it was sent by Brie Larson to him. So sensitive. There are some more tweets I'm going to pull up in a second that Jeremy just put out, by the way.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and he's like 10 more drinks in, right?
Is he like drunk tweeting right now?
Yep. Yeah, he was, and then he was at a Brewers game, and now he's drunk tweeting again. Hitman says, it's incredibly sad for me to see all this, but Chrissy and Melanie likely just nuked their careers for the quartering pounder and all the people and Nina. I hope everything for you works out. Keep your chin up. Yeah, I agree with that. I think Melanie's was done for a while. But yeah, I agree with all this. Thank you, Hitman. Oh, T-Rex says, man, if only Jeremy and Mel actually had even a bit of actual Christian morals, they'd see that y'all are actual people, like the hurt in Nina's voice. Well, I can tell you this. Art posted a clip of Jeremy doing an intro to hit one of his videos, I think very recent video. And Jeremy is like, one like equals, or like the stream if you think Charlie is smiling down from heaven or something.
Oh my God.
Like, what an evil motherfucker. Like, what
I saw him do that. The Kinos posted or like talked about that with like dogs too. Like, I don't know if you remember that from a Kino clip, but apparently he did the same thing for like dogs in Chicago or something. It was really weird. It was a really weird thing.
Yeah.
He does weird shit like that, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, 100%. Let me text Flash real quick. Just to make sure.
Everybody check out Flashcast later.
I'll be on there for a little while. Sly Ross says, Jeremy posted on the X, his video is being taken down allegedly. Yep. I'll pull that up. Thank you, buddy. Nick Rose says, how far do you think Jared could run before both his kneecaps and ACLs pops? 12 feet, probably. Nick Rose. Thank you. Not Jeremy Hamley. Jared would be jacked were he not so smart. His videos are too important to sacrifice for something vain like fitness. Also, Mel's husband's totally not gay. Thank you. Not Jeremy Hamblin. I like him low. Says Chrissy might need to give up on streaming and concentrate on stand up. Thank you. I like him low. So I haven't showed you this guys yet, but I've been meaning to pull it up, but we've just had so much happening tonight that can't be ignored immediately, like right out of the gate. But I posted this, I think last night, I believe. So it's in the title. Where is it at? God, I tweet too much, huh? Okay. I have to scroll this far. Okay, here it is. So this was announced last night. Boop. Here it is. The quartering has been banned from all future Renaissance festivals. The Renaissance Entertainment Productions, which handles the Renaissance fairs, I believe, in Houston, New York City, Southern California, and Wisconsin, Bristol. They sent this email.
That's crazy. Saying
that Jeremy Hamblin has been permanently banned from entering the Bristol Renaissance Fair or any other Renaissance Entertainment Productions venue in any capacity. We take the safety and well-being of every guest with the utmost seriousness. His actions have caused direct harm to the sense of security and dignity of our community and will not tolerate it under any circumstances. So he's been absolutely banned from Ren Fair over what he called a joke. He was his walking and following women around and saying he was on Thought Patrol and trying to get pictures or videos of their bodies and their asses, some of them which were unfortunately underage, and while making weird remarks, he said that was a joke.
I know that. I mean, that whole thing's so disturbing, man.
And then he said it was normal behavior. And look, dude, I'm not going to pretend like we don't have embarrassing moments. Like all of us,
like everybody has something.
All of us have, as creators, have embarrassing, weird moments. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing: when those kind of things pop up and they're legitimate, like you fucking following people around for hours being weird and creepy. Hey, everybody, this video's popped up. It's from 5 years ago. It's very, very embarrassing. It is very creepy.
Very cringe.
It really hurts for me to watch my behavior in this video. I'm not this person anymore. I was drinking that day, and I am a recent Christian convert, and I understand that this behavior is unacceptable. It's something I would never do again. And it's terrible to watch and brings me a lot of shame. I'm working towards always being a better person. Now, that's not going to fix everything for anybody, but that's a response. His response after it went viral. He quote tweeted me and said, "This is normal banter and normal behavior."
Has he responded to him being banned yet?
No, but he did block me on Twitter today.
Oh, okay. Well, I know he blocked everybody today. I think he blocked Flash again, and he blocked I don't know. I think D-Day Cobra again, and a bunch of people.
He said I was.
I mean, he's had me blocked the whole time, the entire time. He never unblocked me and reblocked me. He's had me blocked the entire time, and I think I only said one little thing to him.
Yeah.
But he's he's pathetic. He's a pathetic shadow of a man. Because like I said in the stream with Chrissy, he went back on everything he ever talked about. So he's pathetic.
He is. I've been saying that for fucking weeks now. He's gross and pathetic. Renee Galarza says 500 kicks. Does Flash have a Kick account? I actually don't know. He does, but I think he streams on Rumble, not Kick. But he does have a Kick account because I followed it the other day because he was in my chat on Kick when I was streaming on Kick. Make sure you guys, if you're not a sub on Kick, I have I think it's 27 emojis I added, all custom to the subs. Become a sub if you have not. Thank you guys.
Nice.
Levistro says, remember, kids, it's not cancel culture. It's consequences of your actions and very biblical to be held accountable for your actions. Don't be Jer. Yeah. So cancel culture, for everybody watching, cancel culture is when people want you fired for wearing a sombrero when you were 14 years old. That's what cancel culture is. Cancel culture is when you say, I'm a conservative and your job wants to fire you over it. That's
well, and that was the thing that was really annoying about the interview with Chrissy and Mel, because she was trying to say everything was a leftist thing, and they were treating it as if this was one of those times where Melanie said the F word on Twitter again, and all the, hard lefties are coming after her, and they've got to stop her. They've got to stop all the SJWs now. And that's exactly what she went on for. She went on in order to conflate issues so that everyone who is basically feeling disenfranchised by the quartering, or feeling like betrayed like me by the quartering, and feeling all those valid feelings about someone again who held those values of free speech and blah blah blah. She went there with a total intention of completely just basically obfuscating what this was all about and pretending that it was about something else, so that this exact thing would happen today. What exactly happened today happens.
Yeah. And speaking of that, we have, so let me pull something up real quick, because I've been waiting to pull this up. Where is it at? Window. Oh, there it is. God, you have to have the window like open on your PC, like maximize. All right. This is what Jared did. He says, every live stream I've ever done has now disappeared from YouTube. And my podcast channel with my 2 friends seems to be banned. I'm sure it's totally not false flagged and just a coincidence, but please take a moment to create a Rumble account and follow the quartering there. He's trying to get followers.
Wait. Because he's not the one that's deleting it. I'm confused. Like he's saying, he's pretending it's not getting deleted.
I have the DMs right after this.
Oh, shit.
He says maybe it's a glitch and they'll reappear, but based on everything going on, I'm not confident. Well,
I haven't actually kept up with any of this because, like I said, I've been really busy today.
Yeah. Oh, this is all happening like
right as we speak.
Yeah.
Okay,
I can't keep up with everything.
I'll be quiet and let you tell the story. I'm sorry.
Here we go. So here's the DMs with Bearing and with quartering, apparently. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, shit. Because I saw he tweeted at him and said what happened to the TISM stuff.
Yep. So here it is. Bearing says, how did we get simultaneously banned from YouTube and Rumble at the quartering?
And Rumble, what?
Yep. And then the quartering says, looks like the channel's gone. Thanks for fanning the flames, Bearing. Great friendship. And Bearing says, what are you talking about? The channel hasn't been banned and has no violations whatsoever. All the videos have been deleted. I didn't do it. Dank didn't do it. That leaves you. That means Jeremy just deleted all of the videos.
What?
Yeah. Jeremy has deleted all the videos on his Salt Mine channel with Dank and with Bearing to try to lie and say he's getting false flagged. He does this all the time. He said,
what?
He said people showed up at his house to harass him. He says people are coming after him, DM me, harassing his wife. People are trying to flag his channel, and it's just him literally faking all of it.
Where's the videos?
God, dude, this dude's a joke, brother. This dude's a
bullshit.
Xanax and alcohol. I'm telling you, man.
This is what I'm saying, man. Like, I've been watching that dude for years. And again, like, I went on his channel. I covered for Melanie when she went to get married a couple times on a show. I've known Jeremy for a long time. And man, I'm telling you, the booze, the pills. I didn't even know about the pills. And now I do. And I'm like, I mean, I started watching that June the documentary, what was it? June, what was his name?
June the King.
Yep. June the King documentary. Shout out to that guy, man. He's done really good work. But man, I had to turn it off after like halfway because I was like, I don't think I can look at Jeremy's face. Like, I'm so done with this dude. And it's just so crazy. All the stuff that he's doing is just so crazy. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah,
how far someone could fall.
It literally reminds me of growing up because I had, like I said, somebody in my family that was on like Xanax and alcohol, and it was like they were under a spell, and they do the weirdest shit. Like, okay, so the person I'm talking about, I remember came into my room and stole all my video games and pawned them.
Oh shit.
Like, and they thought I wouldn't notice or something. It's the craziest.
It's addicts, man. Addicts do fucked up shit, dude.
And they stole everything from our grandma's house, like everything, all their like her old like collectibles and stuff.
That happened to me, like that, like in our family too. Like, addicts do that shit.
Bearing's releasing more DMs apparently right now as we speak. Send them to me if you can, guys, on Twitter or Discord. Client Overdrive says lawsuits get announced, and now Jared's under attack. Keno Casino Monday is going to be wild. Oh my god, brother!
Damn.
Thank you, Klein, for the 500 kicks. It's gonna be. I can't wait. I can't. That's why I've started streaming earlier because I can't miss Kino Casino. So I'm like, fuck, I have to stream at 6 now.
They're so funny.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Bearing's. Well, the difference is Bearing is not on drugs right now and alcohol. That's what's going on. He's not on drugs and alcohol right now, and people that are on drugs and alcohol think they're really smart in the moment. They're like, dude, I'm a genius.
Yeah.
And then they're like, dude, you're stupid.
He kind of reminds me of like a little bit like what happened with Roseanne. Do you remember how she got canceled because she was like on Ambien or whatever? I'm pretty sure she was like drinking on Ambien. Like I'm pretty sure like Roseanne was like, knocking back some wine with Ambien and shit went really fucked up real fast. And I think that's what's happening to Jeremy. Like, but this is what I was saying before. Like I've seen the decline. Like I've known this dude forever, and it's like you can tell. Like I was watching this documentary, and you can tell like his decline from like years ago, and like what he looked like, and how he presented himself, and like just the absolute decline, like physically and mentally, and like you can tell. Like he used to read better. He used to actually read better. Like many years ago, if you watch his old videos.
I said that when I was watching it. When I was watching June the King's documentary, I was like, man, he talked way better a couple years ago.
He did.
He barely speak.
Because it's like you can tell, like it's that, degradation of your psyche of like constantly consuming alcohol and drugs. I mean, it's going to fuck you up, man. And it's now just coming to full circle.
Yeah. And just to remind everybody, do you have a kick, Nina?
I do. I just started it actually.
Okay.
So Nina Infinity on Kick.
Yeah, I'll Mick Stellar get her link and start posting it in the chat. Because Jeremy is under the influence right now, and he's deleting everything right now. He's attacking his friends online. This would be the day where everything gets hit. So make sure you're subscribed to, or you're on my Kick. Make sure you're a sub on my Kick so we can pivot really quickly if that does happen.
Yeah, I'm on all the things, man. I'm on Rumble. Jeremy from the quartering, he's the one that taught me to diversify and go on Rumble and alternative platforms, as he used to say. Support all tech, everybody. Remember those days, Jeremy? Well, fuck you, man. You fucked us all. This is bullshit.
You know what's actually insane about this is I got really fed up with this, and I got fed up with Rumble, and I announced that I was quitting Rumble and I was moving all to Kick, and this was my last week on Rumble. And Chris Pavlovsky DM'd me.
Damn.
And he was like, how can we keep you? And I was like, money. But it didn't. Now, to be fair, the conversation didn't really go anywhere. It was kind of a weird conversation. He was just like, you use Rumble Studio. And I was like, oh, whatever, I don't care. But that's what happened. But here's Bearing's new DMs he just dropped. Just now, 2 minutes.
Okay. All right, let's read these.
Bearing, which was the co-host on the Salt Mine podcast, where Jeremy would tell all of his shit stories and weird stories. He says, I don't like releasing DMs, but when you take down 7 years of my content without warning while claiming you're a good boy and would never censor anyone, you can get fucked, the quartering. Throughout this whole shit show, which you started, I've tried to be fair. You just took the gloves off, so I will too. This is from the 30th of April. First things first. Oof, brothers. Oh, this is bad. This is bad, guys. Jeremy says, I hope 60K views was worth it. He said, did you not think the video was fair? Jeremy says, I didn't watch it. Of course he fucking didn't.
Oh my God, what a fucking piece of shit. He
didn't watch F&T's statement either. He just called them SJWs. The statement was fair. The fact that it was even made is wild. 10 years of friendship equals 60K views. Jeremy thinks you should literally fall on your sword for him and give him undying loyalty. Why? Because he's an absolutely sociopathical narcissist who thinks he's a fucking god and you should kneel at his feet.
But everything he also sees like everything through the lens of views. Like it's like everything is just views to him. You know what, Jeremy? People don't live like that. Like normal people don't live life like that. Even content creators. Like, yeah, he thinks all content creators are the same and we're all just thinking about the next view. Well, not all of us are like that, man. Not all of us are like you. It's constant projection.
He worships the almighty view, which is why he buys it. He's like those people that cheat on shooters when it's on unranked games.
Yeah,
like
totally.
Cheating on an unranked match. Like, I just want to see the win. It's like, are you? Yeah. So here he says, I would love to signal boost your wife's channel getting demonetized. I really hope she gets it back, but I can't do it because I'm the wrong voice now. Bro, he's such a dickbag. And then he says, yeah, I think you should watch it, mate. He says, pass. He's threatening his wife now. He says, the same reason I didn't make videos on Dank Kylo's divorce and all the wild accusations against him, even defending him, would have been bringing more light to the garbage in his life. You also 100% have the right to make the video. It's cool, but you were basically the last person I expected to try to profit from this. Now I get to embrace the villain character.
Again, it's not about profit, man. It's not about like, you know what it was about, which you didn't watch, Jeremy? It was the last message that Bering said for you, which was to go to rehab, man, because you're ruining your fucking life. That's what I said to you, and you blocked me.
Yeah. I was talking to somebody today that was giving me some really, really unnerving info, some fucked up info that I just can't really share yet, and it has to do with Jeremy directly. And yeah, I told this person, I was like, bro, you have to talk about this, because Jeremy's getting to the point where he has to be forced off and go to rehab, because if he doesn't, he might die. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. Like, he's
exactly. I've been saying this fucking shit is serious, man. And you know what else? Like, that's the other thing. Like, we haven't heard from so many people. We haven't actually heard from so many people.
Yeah.
Sydney Watson being one of the main people that we haven't heard about. There's, I think, Sarah, not Gonzalez, but there's another girl online, man. She worked for the Publica too. And I was like looking at some of her public statements about Jeremy and what happened with that whole entire situation. These women have not spoken out yet. There's a lot of shit that has not come out about Jeremy yet, and it will.
I've been saying that for a while, that there's going to be, when this finally gets to a boiling point, which is, I think it's at today. I think today is when it's maximized. Like, you're going to have these girls. Sydney Watson said in that documentary that she was kind of like weirdly, awkwardly laughing. And she's like, yeah, sometimes Jeremy just sends me the word tits, because he's trying to, on the off chance that she sends him a picture of he's like a 12-year-old, like, pervert. And
so
imagine
like, who does that when they're married? Like, if you're a married dude and you're doing that to someone, that's so disgusting. Like, I mean, don't even do that when you're single, guys. Just like, PSA, don't do that. Don't do that even if you're single. But if you're married, that makes you a creepy piece of shit.
Yep. And not only that, is he's probably done that to like dozens of women. Like, when he gets drunk, he probably just does that. And he also offers them thousands of dollars for some reason. He's weird, man. He says, not to embrace the villain character. Now I get to embrace the villain character against Bering, apparently. He says, I wish you the best, seriously, not ironically. He says, now I'm just gonna do all the shit people accuse me of, because it literally doesn't matter. Oh, he's claiming he's gonna flag people now?
Oh shit. Here he goes again. Here's Mr. fucking Hyde.
He said he's gonna start doing what people are accusing him of. This was on the 30th of April.
This motherfucker is just, he is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. This is fucked.
My viewers don't give a fuck about 20 years ago internet culture. Oh, here's what Bering says. He says, if I wanted to profit off of it, I would have made a bunch of videos from the minute this kicked off. I waited until I spoke to both sides, and I released a very measured statement because I was being dragged into this. You weren't being dragged into Dank's divorce. I didn't bring any personal stuff into my video. In fact, I stated that I want to stay away from the rumors and peripheral drama. You really should watch the video before you get all pissy about it, man.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. And here's the next one. He says, he's responding to Jeremy saying, now I'm just going to do all the shit people accuse me of. So he says, are you saying you're going to flag channels? Oh my, he look at him. He's like,
this is what he does. Okay. I bet you, like, I don't even have to read the next sentence. I bet you this is all, this joke's jokes, man. Of course I'm not gonna flag anyone. I was just fucking with you, man. I can't believe you can't tell. Don't you know me?
I had a friend growing up that did this shit all the time. He always leaned on plausible deniability. He would imply he was going to do something, but he would never outright say it. So he could always lean on plausible deniability. See, that's what Jeremy's doing. Yeah, he says, yeah, I'm flagging everyone. I'm calling my rep. Everyone's banned. And Bering says, you need to calm down and stop drinking, mate. Go watch my video. He says, nope, everyone's cooked. Remember, I can ban anyone. It's on. Bering says, listen, you sound like an irrational woman. You're coming at me for a video you didn't even watch. If you did, you realize that I want the best for you. And
exactly. This is what I'm saying. Like, I watched this video. And his video was so fair. And his last message to him was like such a message that came from the heart and from a friend's message. I was really, really hoping that he had watched it. And this is just actually heartbreaking. It's actually heartbreaking to see this.
He's a sociopath. It doesn't matter what you say to him. He's just like, you bad, I'm good, right?
Yeah.
Here's what Jeremy said. He said, you called me a fucking alcoholic, which is insane. Jeremy still is saying he's not even an alcoholic. And he said the other day that he drinks every day and it's no big deal.
This is one of those things where like alcoholics, like if they can't even admit it, like, you know what I mean? Like the first step is to admit that you have a problem.
Yeah.
And if you can't even do that, like, it's like, what are we even doing here? Like, what are we even doing here?
Yeah. This is some, I don't even know what's going on. He said, there's Bering's tweeting about all this. He even asked the quartering beforehand. He's like, are you going to acknowledge what you just did? He's giving him a way out to not have to fucking destroy him in public every time, and he won't take it. And everyone's doing this. Everyone's doing this. It's like, hey, I'm going to give you an out. And they're like, no, fuck you. I'll just die instead. I don't understand why everybody keeps doing this. Bering says Jeremy just deleted all the content from the Tism podcast channel, which he co-hosted with Count Dankula and myself. Not privated, not unlisted, deleted, without so much as a heads up from his co-host. The reason Jeremy did this is because documentaries are being made about him saying hyper fucked up stuff in the past, and he's trying to get rid of the evidence. He's trying to burn the evidence because he's a piece of shit. Tism was never a huge podcast, but it had a loyal audience that stuck with us for 7 years. For a period of time, we went live from midnight to 2 or 3 a.m., my time, to cater for the mostly U.S. audience. It was a love of the game podcast. Now it's a race from history because Jeremy can't handle online banter. You get what you fucking deserve.
That's fucking crazy, man. Has Dankula said anything yet?
I don't. Let me look. I'll look and see if Dankula said anything. I don't think so, but let me look real quick. Count Dankula. Jesus,
that's fucking nuts to like actually do that to like people that you've streamed with. That's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, and he's claiming somebody deleted his channel, and it was him deleting his own channel. God, what a dumb bastard, brother. He doesn't even try to hide his mistakes. He's just like, no, it's fine. I'm just gonna do it.
He's just, he's just drunk. Like, he's drunk. He's drunk. He's an alcoholic. He's on pills.
Yeah, he's got all this shit. And no, Count Dankula has not said anything. Gator with a sub on Kick. Thank you, Gator. Appreciate you, Mr. Gator. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much, dude. Gator. Whoa, buddy. Gator. All right, let me hit some. There are super chats piling up that I'm just ignoring like Chrissy. All right, here we go. Justin says, I went to Ren Fair and sold silk to Europeans. Little did they know I also fight nights with ninja stars. I was not invited back. Thank you, Justin. Not Jeremy Hamley says, Jared's not a waste of skin, and he's definitely totally not gay. I promise you. All right. Flash isn't on yet. Are you going to stream? Well, let me know when Flash goes live. I haven't been paying attention. Sorry. I'm trying to go and then roll into it. Riley Guy says, this Christmas, Jared needs to be visited by 3 ghosts. Oh, the ghost of Christmas, the ghost of Cuckmas past, the ghost of Cuckmas present, the ghost of Cuckmas center, future. I don't remember what they're called. Fuck, I'm fucking this up. For Papa and Grandma says it's narcissism. The booze and pills just amplify his narcissistic traits and lower his inhibitions. Also, I appreciate Nina's subsequent comments. Thank you, Papa and Grandpa. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, Marine X. We just showed him. Fu Manchu says odds on Jared having Melly Max nudes. Fu Manchu, shut your mouth. This motherfucker. He's always like, odds on this? Melly Max. Doom says June is definitely doing a second part. There's no, it gets worse every day. I'm actually, you know what I think, Nina? I'm like, there's no way it can get worse. So I'm eventually going to like be able to finally relax and like just take a day off and like focus on other stuff. And then I'm like on my way home and I'm telling Jesse, I'm like, oh my God, he's freaking out. Oh my God, there's a video of him with his dick out. Oh my God. And she's like, fuck, you're streaming, aren't you? And I'm like, yeah, I am. Doom says June's definitely doing a second part. Thank you. Help Savior says the moment Moist Critical covers Jer, it's donezo. Brother, I mean, you're right, but it's already donezo, brother. Thank you, buddy. Joseph says, should the Kino Casino make a surprise appearance on Flashcast? They should make a surprise appearance everywhere and tear them apart. Sly Rice says, Cody, check at the Scarebro tweet about Chrissy tagging Nerdrotic and DD Cobra. All right, I'll do it at Scarebro. Thank you, buddy. Ben Ryder says, we're watching someone slowly unalive themselves. Yeah, I agree. GLP says benzos plus alcohol needs to go into inpatient detox. Agreed. War Wizard says, help my channel's attacked by chubby bunnies. Thank you, brother. Random Unbreaded Connor says, man, as a test, I just sent a friend tits text as a test, and now I'm having a conversation about a tattoo I didn't have to ask. Task failed successfully. Thank you, brother. T-Rex travels. To be fair to Dankula, it's like 4 a.m. That is true. That is true. Thank you, buddy. Sneed Dave Williams says, Jeremy has become the new host of the illustrious kill stream. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, Sneed. A. Mike Stein says, this is nuts. Jeremy was the reason I started looking into his psychosis of the far left. I was on the left when I found him. It's so sad. Yeah, it's just the pills, man. Hey, Jeremy's here. Where'd you go? Where's my boy at? It's the Jeremy alt. Where are you at, buddy? I saw you. There you are. YouTube fan bam. There you are. This dude's always in my chat. He's like, oh, you're still talking about Jeremy? So stupid. And I'm like, Jeremy killed a bunch of small children. He's like, oh, that's fine. I'm like, okay. All right, brother. How you doing, YouTube fan, man? Connor Munford says quarter pounder freaked out and re-uploaded the tisms. Oh no. Woo-hoo-hoo. Thank you, Connor. He got caught. Like I said, he was on he's on pills and alcohol, and he thinks he's being smart as fuck. He's not. He's just not, you know? Oh my gosh. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. YouTube fan man says, your channel has zero content except for your obsession. It's my obsession. Dun-dun-dun. My obsession. Dun-dun. Hell yeah, brother. Agreed. All right. We're keeping an eye on everything. This is like a storm watch. This is like we're watching a tornado go through the valley and we're watching the radar. This is what this feels like. You know what I mean? Feels like we're watching the radar and waiting for the quarter to fuck up again and again and again and again. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very strange. Everybody's talking about this right now online. We got the overtime. The booze is flowing. The Brewers game is in overtime, so apparently the booze is flowing. It's flowing, everybody. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this shit. Look at that. Just look at this dude making up stuff in front of God.
I'm like muted. I was like muted the whole time.
Yeah, you're muted. You didn't even care.
Oops.
Didn't even care.
I was saying like that. This is a fucking mess. Like Flashcast's gonna be fucking lit tonight. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. Damn, it's crazy. Jay is just saying hi. What's up, Jay-Z? How you doing, baby? So here it is. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while, Jay-Z. So this is look at the quartering literally making stuff up like live. It's crazy. It's not stuck for me. Oh, you're talking about the on the screen. Oh yeah. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I need my bees. He says every live stream I've ever done now disappeared in my podcast channel when my two friends seems to be broken. His friends, who he's already burnt the bridge, by the way, on the 30th with Bering. He already burnt that bridge on the 30th, and now he's claiming my two friends. Mm-hmm. I'm sure it's totally not false flaggers and just coincidence, but please take a moment to create a Rumble account and follow the quartering. The quartering? What does the quartering have to do with your TISM podcast on YouTube? What the fuck? To be honest, it's my opinion. This is obviously because of mass false flagging from the very people who claim to be against it. These losers never cared about free speech. They're worse than anything I've ever been. They accuse any. He literally he deleted all of his stuff. He deleted it all. Community note incoming. Oh my fuck, brother. Whew. God, he's a dumb bastard.
That's crazy.
I can't believe he's doing this.
It's the pills, Camelot. Yep. It's the pills and the fucking booze.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
100%. Pointed Stick says Jeremy's the new Nick Avocado. Yeah, brother. You know what? Okay, here it's either A, he's literally like retarded because of alcohol and pills, or B, he's doing all this intentionally to try to just be the center of attention because he's getting no fulfillment anywhere else. So he's like, fuck, I want everybody talking about me. Like a humiliation fetish.
Maybe,
but that seems a little bit more actually thought out. Winston says pretentious YouTubers bickering is what the world needs right now. Yes, sir. Fuck you. Thank you. Gregory Lieber says, sir, a second orange has hit the tower. Holy fuck. 1,000 kicks from DSP Noodle Arms sent pack it up. He says Jared just posted the re-uploads were approved and videos will be back up. Oh god, he's so dumb. Oh, he's so dumb. Oh my gosh. Oh, YouTube fan Bam, how you doing, buddy? I know you're trolling, but I'll respond to you anyway because it's fun. I think a lot of people probably don't know, so I might as well just say it. He says, "What pills exactly? How much booze? How do you know this is fact?" Jeremy has claimed he drinks every single day. He has been completely drunk like 4 or 5 times on stream in the last 2 or 3 weeks and crashed out on stream. He got caught drinking Fireball the day after he said he quit alcohol for good. He also claimed he said he's on Xanax and SSRIs, and he has been for years. So there you go.
Mm-hmm. This is all from him.
This is everything that you're seeing online right now is all from Jeremy saying these things. We're not just making it's from Jeremy saying it. There's video clips of him saying all this. That's where it comes from.
And he got upset because basically Kino Casino were playing those clips and making fun of him, and he decided to go crazy and just flag everybody that was talking about it. Well, them specifically.
He crashed out one time. Anyways, Kyle Haggis says, "Hey Cody, can you tell Nina for liking the song I did when I asked on Simpcast? Chrissy didn't give her the chance to reply properly. Did you like the song? Something about a song on Simpcast?
I don't remember
Haggis?
what song it was.
Send her the song so she knows. I don't even know what you're talking about. I mean, I know the Doobie Doobie Doo song that you sent me. Last effect says Jeremy learned his craft from EBS. He's balding faster, gaining weight, and blaming everyone for problems. He is seething. He has raccoon eyes. Thank you, Last Effect. Redneck Hero says, I'm an alcoholic and used to be a pill addict, but what Jared's doing is absolutely insane. Love you, Camel. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I'm joking. Or am I? Fu Manchu. Thank you, buddy. Josim says he's lucky to be Stee-roll, and that tomorrow is an embarrassing Mother's Day for his wife, to be honest. Oof. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you, Joseph. Josim, yeah, well, I mean, we're watching it all burn out right now. We're watching it burn out all right now, burn down all right now.
It sucks.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah. So at any rate, Anime Fan for Life says this is behind the pale psychotic behavior. I have a bad feeling where it's headed next. And I talked to somebody today that was giving me some like really alarming information. And I was like, hey man, like you might need to go public with this, because if you don't, like Jeremy needs to be done and be forced to take time off, forced to face accountability and go to rehab or something, or else he might not survive this. And I mean that literally, which is terrifying. Like no one wants that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, Art's told me stories. We all know people that have been through rough shit, and instead of facing accountability, they got really, really drunk and they did something really, really stupid. So we know no one wants that to happen. As bad as your opinion may be of somebody, you don't want that to happen. Anime Fan for YouTube says this is behind the bell. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. It's like I've been drinking and I just keep reading the same one. You know? Fucking John Smith, bro. I was actually rattled to see unironic boomers defending Jeremy in the FNT comment section. I was rattled. You have to accept the fact that they literally have no idea what's going on, and they're just taking him at face value, saying everybody's an SJW, and they're just assuming it's the same thing, and it's just not. Not Jeremy Hamley says, pretty sure Einstein deleted his streams too once. Oh, can somebody send me keep in mind the quartering blocked me today. Can somebody send me the screenshot of him saying he re-uploaded all the videos, please? If you don't mind.
Yeah, I was wondering if that's true.
I can't just look anymore. He blocked my ass. So you could say,
you're black. You're back. Bland. Black. You're blocked. I was gonna say you're banned.
You're blacked. Banned. No, you're blacked. No, please.
That did not come out well. Yeah. I'm so tired.
It's like when you're talking to a girl, or you like hook up with a girl and you're talking to her and like on Tinder, and then she tells you that later, and you're like, no, no, I thought you were the one. That's a joke. It's a joke. Come on, brother. All right, let's check out Camelot.
Flash is live. People are saying.
Okay, we'll raid Flash then here shortly. Learn X Boomer. You can still see his tweets if you're blocked. What? You lie. You filthy.
Yeah, you can. You can see it. You just can't reply to it.
Oh well, I've never been blocked by somebody. Okay, like
what?
I don't. Well, I mean, I probably have. I just never have investigated it because I don't care.
Oh yeah, you could still totally see it. You just can't send it to people, and you can't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. I'm stupid. I apologize. He says here. Let me show my screen. I am sharing my screen. I'm just a
You
boom.
just can't retweet and stuff.
I'm just a boom. He says, I fully approve all uploads. I don't know what the issue is, but yes, please re-upload.
You're not sharing screen. I don't know if you intend to show it or not.
I am sharing my screen. Okay.
Okay.
I fully approve all re-uploads. I don't know what the issue is. He's doing the thing where he doesn't know what's happening. Re-uploads all approved. I hope it will be back soon. What is happening? So he's claiming now that he didn't delete them, but did
he do it or not?
Some ethereal creature deleted them or something? Is that what we're saying? An alien? Are we claiming an alien deleted these? What are we saying?
What does that mean? I fully approve all the re-uploads. Like, who else would re-upload the videos? Who is he proving? I don't understand.
He's lost in the sauce, boys. He's lost in the sauce, guys. I'm so confused, brother.
This is confusing as fuck.
Joseph says, speaking of BBS, how is he not live? This is pure trash cash material. His enemy self-destructing in real time. I mean, he would make it very entertaining.
Yeah, but I think he dislikes Flash way too much too.
Yeah, it's hard for me to keep up with everything. I just focus on the shit that's affecting me directly, really. I mean, I loosely full follow everything. It's kind of hard though, because there's so many people now. Like when Jack's show split up and then Jim Malian was saying stuff, I was like, fuck, I don't know what's happening. Who did what? I'm just chilling. Somebody says, what a keynote week for content. Melanie continues to downfall. Chrissy self-sabotages for short-term monetary gain. Quarter pounder finds new ways to make himself look worse. I think she sabotaged herself for no reason. And that's the part that sucks the most, it feels like there was no reason for any of this to happen. It's weird. Thank you, somebody. I love you, buddy. Appreciate you guys. Big shout out to the top gifters of all time. Conspiracy. Tommy the Cat's only one behind. Old School's 4 behind. Renee Galarza, Outlaw Mentality. The Bee's Knees, Shadow, all tied for third or fourth. Rakin, all you guys, Mama Noodle Arm, DSP Noodle Arms. Thank you guys so much on Kick. We're going to hit the last couple of minutes here because I did tell Flash I was going to rate him, and I got to go over to Flashcast. I got to eat some food, then jump over there. So this is your last chance, boys, to get your last minute subs, just in case this is my last day on YouTube, because Jeremy is obviously freaking the fuck out right now. Okay. Last minute subs, last minute kicks, last minute super chats. We're going to play the doobie doobie doo music, and we're going to party. Thank you, Nina, so much for coming on here and giving a heartfelt message. That I
really just hope that, I know this going to sound really gay, and I'm sorry, because I guess I'm kind of gay like that.
A little gay, yeah, it's fine.
Just a little bit, but I just hope that everybody, I do hope for the best. I hope, but I do really hope that Jeremy goes to rehab, admits that he has a problem, goes to rehab. I really do. At the end of the day, I actually don't want him to die. I don't want him to, this is terrible. What he's done to himself is terrible, and his family, and I feel bad for him. Thank God, honestly, thank God he doesn't have kids, because this would be awful. Yeah. But also and for Chrissy, I really hope that she can tomorrow sort this out with Venti. I pray that she does, but we'll see what happens.
Thank you, Nina. I completely agree. A lot of people will actually say we're sweeping for just not wishing death on him. That's just not.
That's just not who I am. Yeah. That's just not who I am. And honestly, also thank you to you, Cody. Thank you. I actually thank you so much for letting me on here to explain my side of things, and I really appreciate actually you being an ear, even in the DMs and everything, and never being inappropriate. Actually, he's never been inappropriate, guys. So
not yet.
So thank you for having me on, and I might see you on Flashcast, maybe. I don't know, depending on how my husband feels, because he's sleeping right now. But if he wakes up, I'll have to take care of him. So
all right, well, I appreciate you, Nina, and I'll see you over there if you're over there.
Yeah, see you later, and bye, chat.
All right, thanks.